Here we have a '05 Chevrolet. Well, not everyone takes and drives Porsches and Bentleys and Ferraris, especially out here where I live. So this is reality of actually doing a detail. This is going to get a full polish ONR wash. I don't know what people say about paint correction. I do polishes. I don't know what paint correction actually stands for. See, we got trucks and cars. Here's just a few of the little things I'm going to try out on this truck. Never tried the Boss creams yet, but I have used, the hyper polish and the clay towels and the clay. Really like them a lot. I'm also going to be using on be the Boss, like Garrett's machinery. There's all the pads and stuff. Then we got buckets, ONR. This is kind of a little pressure washer thing I made up. It's got ONR in it. It's hooked up to an air hose. Yeah, my shop's a mess, but that's been busy. And some different little tools I made up, and that's what I use to use low pressure spraying. I'll put the microfibers in the ONR and just do an ONR wash on it and clay it down, and then after that we'll start in on the polishing and see how far we want to take this. It's just a daily driver. Guy takes it to and from work, and actually works at the energy place down the road, and it gets set out. So it sits out all the time. This is reality. This is a clay towel you use. It's from Optimum. You might be able to hear it. I've already wiped this down with some ONR wash, so you hear the roughness that's in that. I don't know if you can really hear it. But he lives down the road. Where he works at is an energy plant, and it's a coal burner. So it takes all this coal dust and everything, deposits on this vehicle. Like I said, it's a daily driver, and the guy's just going to take and it's going to go right back to his house, and it's going to sit outside. But we're going to try to get all the contaminants off of it. See what we can do. Make it shine a little bit better and put some protection on it. It is going to get coated. We are going to put a OptiGlass coat on this vehicle. And we got his 2015 minivan we're going to end up doing too. So we got a lot of work to do in the next few days on a couple of vehicles. But you can tell that we've used this thing a lot. I'll rinse it off, but it's going to take some time. We always clay them down before we polish them. One thing I have noticed, this is a repaint. It'd be kind of hard to take and see some of the imperfections into the paint. I did body work for 18 years. I've been to 5 paint schools, so I have polished out and buffed out a lot of cars at the body shop. But mostly nowadays, all I do is use a DA polisher and just polish them out, because there's not too many people looking for a showroom car shine, especially on a daily driver. We will get probably 90 to 95% of the imperfections out of this paint, and he's going to be happy with it. I explained to him it's not going to look perfect, but that's reality of life. It's not going to be a show car job, but it will gloss and it will shine big time. So he's going to be happy with it. I hope. Now we're going to finish claying the rest of the vehicle down, do all the glass, all the trim, everything, and we'll make sure that we get ready to start polishing this thing ASAP. Oh yeah, here's my little light stand that I made up. Got a couple lights on it, but back to work. Doing a couple of tests with on the top there, but I think I'm going to be best using the hyper polish with the G15 and an orange pad. If you can see this side of the hood, and then this side is what I polished. You can actually see the difference in the lighting. I just went over it real quick once, but I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Probably end up hitting it twice, but I think he's going to be very happy with that. It's going to look sweet. Video on this 05 Chevrolet truck that I did for a family member. I made a comment at the beginning about paint corrections. Well, everyone's interpretation of paint correction is different, and I polished it out to what I told the customer I would do, and it turned out actually a lot better than what I thought. And also there was a spot in there where I'm taking and using a clay towel on the hood. Well, yes, there was ONR on the hood. The clay towel had been soaked in ONR. There was, well, lubrication on the hood. So please don't think that I didn't have anything on the hood. I don't think you could really take a dry towel and put it on a hood and try to rub it anyway. But kind of read in between the lines whenever you take and you watch this. I may not do things to your standards, but that's why everyone's different. The job was not perfect. By no means was it going to be perfect. I let the customer up front know that, and he's happy, and that's all that matters for it. I'm doing his 2015 Dodge Caravan for him. I'm going to do a complete polish job on it, and we're going to put an OptiGloss coat on it. So the customer is happy with the job. It's just a short little video. What I do is what I do. What you do is what you do. And I just hope that you can take and read in between the lines and understand that this was not a perfect job and the customer really didn't expect it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and everyone just have a blessed day, because I know I am. Thank you.